having a good time.
Hey, welcome back. This is Still Whiskey. I'm Devin.
I'm Vince.
I'm Rich.
And today we're going to review the Van Winkle Family Reserve RYE.
Van Winkle!
It's a 13-year-old.
Happy
It's our
Van
second
Winkle.
Van Winkle. We're very excited.
Yes, we are.
We're going to check it out.
Happy
Stay
Pappy.
tuned. Van Pappy.
All right, Van Winkle Family Reserve Straight Rye Whiskey, 13 years old, 95.6. Whew!
Yeah, I'm
Frank-
excited for this.
Kentucky. This is a
bottle.
tricky bottle to get a hand on.
Yeah. I mean, they all, like,
and-
it's interesting. So you go from the 10 to the 12 to the 13 to the 15 to the 20 to the 23.
3. Yep.
You know, this is the only rye out of all of them. And it is one of the, I would say, like, mid sought after. Like, it definitely falls into the 15 just because of the year state and all that. But, like, even with the being lesser years, it is one of the highly sought after one. Especially if you look at pricing and how it goes, like, in secondary.
Right.
But first off, we want to thank Rudy.
Come on,
Grand Mound
somebody.
Liquor, you helped us
Come
get
on,
this.
Rudy.
We thank you so much for giving us the opportunity to be able to review this, to have this. Even if you're in a different state than us, we appreciate you. Thank you.
Yes, sir. We
So,
do.
Thank you.
I'm going to open it.
Should open it.
Why don't you open it up?
So before, when you were singing that it's
time
Van
before?
Winkle Day,
Yeah.
it came out Pan Winkle Day.
Yeah, well,
Just so you
it's a
know.
mouthful.
It might be a mouthful. We're about to try to find out.
It's a Happy Pappy.
Not a very high proof though,
No.
right?
I mean, so this is the thing. I think
But it's been proofed down. Yes,
I would assume so. That's usually how we get down to that proof.
I think so.
So the 10 year is usually like 106, 107.
Okay.
The 12 year is what we had before, which was like 90. This is 95, and then the 15 year is actually back up to like 105 to 107.
So they still
again.
don't
Hope y'all are
crazy.
taking
No.
notes.
What?
Taking notes.
I'll take a double.
Taking notes of what?
Taking notes.
Make mine a double.
I don't know what you're saying.
I do love
Take-
rye.
Take some notes on the.
Oh, dude, you just crushed that.
It was a perfect.
You see that?
It was a perfect pour.
The little droplet fell right
wow.
into the glass. Okay, baller.
You are.
I know what I'm doing now.
You know what you're doing.
After all these episodes, I know
Yeah.
what I'm doing.
Oh, like a boss. Look at him. So,
There is
listen, if you're watching, like, comment, subscribe. Let us know if you figured out the Devon pour. The Devon pour is where you pour the whiskey and then you tip it back up and the droplet falls right into the glass.
Now he's just the designated pourer.
Like a boss.
For
Well,
now.
that smells
The
good.
Devon pour.
Then the next ones will go where it's all over the
Boy,
table.
the lemon on that. There's a lot of lemon
Zesty.
on that nose. Do you get that?
Zesty. Yeah, and a little bready. Oh, it's very, very nice.
So this bottle is 2023's version.
Dude, do you know what this...
We're reviewing it a little late, but that's when we got our hands on
Do
it.
you know what?
Hey, it's new to us.
This has like an old-fashioned vibe to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So MSRP on
Golly.
this. I know, laugh. You can laugh right now. I'm laughing
Whoa.
because we know MSRP. Unless you win a lottery, you're usually not getting these at MSRP. But MSRP is 120 bucks. So this
Secondary
year-
is 10x.
Secondary, yeah. Like I've seen $1,200, $1,250. Like you know, you can see it down to about 1,000, but like you're sitting in that same realm. For a Pappy, that's 13 years.
So
like-
MSRP is around 10% of what you're actually going to pay.
Yeah. So, but
So
I know it's one of the sought after ones. That's why it kind of sits where it is, because it's just one of those things where I don't know. I don't know if it's the numbers or because it's the only rye out of the lineup. But
So for me, zesty. I think you said lemon.
Yeah.
For me, very strong, like in the old-fashioned space with the maraschino cherries, citrus, like the orange expressed orange.
As I come, sorry to interrupt you, but as I come back to it, it's a little sweeter on the nose, a little bit more of that
it's
candied.
like it's almost like it's not quite bubblegum, but it's like getting to that, like, that sweet, like brights. Like if you were to describe bubblegum as a color, it's gonna be like a bright color. Like it's just
like a
something,
pink.
something that's coming very bright at your nose.
Yep.
So I get like that bubblegummy, like
But almost my brain almost pops in like a pink flower.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't look at me like
Are you okay? Floral
Pink
with
flower.
All right, I'm getting into it. Remind me of the proof.
95.
5.6. All right.
Ooh.
I like it.
Oh my gosh, that's like velvet.
It is velvet, and the start of it is that candy, and then it starts to that candy kind of diminishes, and you start to get more of the peppery.
Like typical rye.
Ooh, and then bubblegum at the end. Wow, that's really good.
Typical rye, right in the mid palate. You get the black pepper, you get a little bit of the rice spice.
A little floral.
Yeah, but then that bubblegum comes back at the end.
Yeah.
Like a lot.
Yeah.
Boy, I like that. Whew. You know what? And I always, all of us tend to lean towards a higher proof. I don't feel like, I wish this was a higher proof necessarily. Like this is
The rice
very
spice
complex.
helps elevate it a little bit.
Yeah. And that peppery that he's done about, I think as well. I like it. The citrus is still there though. Right? I think you said bubblegum. Yeah. I think this is very, very good.
Second taste. There's a little bit of like creaminess, like not quite to. It's like it's on the edge of like milk chocolate. Like you're that sugary like creaminess.
You know what it reminds me of? Do you remember the pink hot chocolate?
What?
No.
So you had hot chocolate, you have the normal chocolate, and then you had the pink.
Yeah, no.
Oh my gosh. You've never had pink hot chocolate? What is wrong with you?
Was
Or
this when you were picking pink
chocolate
flowers?
milk? Pink chocolate milk.
I mean,
Okay, comment.
we all
help
we
me
all
out.
have different backgrounds.
Help me out. You would have the carton of the normal brown chocolate.
I'm gonna help
And
you
then you'd
out.
have a
This is
pink-
not going well for you. Right
I'm telling you, that's what this is at the end. This is
Milk chocolate.
pink chocolate milk.
now. Okay.
All right.
Pink flowers and pink chocolate milk. Wow. Vince is here.
You guys are. I need better friends.
You do need better friends. I've been telling you that for years.
I mean, these friends bring you Pappy Van Winkle,
That's true. But you've never had pink chocolate milk.
but I've had Pappy Van Winkle.
Yeah.
Or in his taxonomy.
This
This
is incredibly complex. This is a very good pour.
This is so
I'm not gonna lie.
so unique. If in my opinion, it is so unique. It's not like, oh my gosh, this is like
Yeah.
Michter's barrel strength rye or some other, like it's not like Whistlepig. It's not like, I could go off on all sorts of ryes. This is not like.
What's the Pappy that we had? The only other Pappy that we had?
The Lot B.
The Lot B. That was very good. I think this is better.
This is bitter.
Oh yeah. No.
This is
This is
definitely
like-
It's got a little bit on the proof points. The rye, I think, gives it, because the problem with the Lot B, it was 90 proof. It was good. It was crushable. But at the price points, it's like you were expecting something a little bit more.
Yeah.
But then again, it's like, it's a refined, it's a good version of a bourbon at that proof point.
Sure.
This with the
is-
rye, with the higher proof points, the
Boy.
more age.
Even a little bit more proof is making a
Yeah.
big difference. Again, to your point, the rye spice elevates that too.
The extra year, like a 13-year rye, like I'm trying to think of like the oldest rye I've had, and I don't.
I have no idea.
I
Whistlepig's
think
10.
10. I don't
As we all look around, like
yeah, I don't think
lemons.
we've tried anything higher age-wise. So
Right.
it's just like there's no oakiness that kind of comes.
No.
in.
Nope.
Not at all.
Like, it's a complex version of a really good rye.
But I mean, think about all the different things that we've just said. We've said lemon zest, maraschino cherry, old fashioned. Someone said chocolate, I think.
Bubblegum.
Bubblegum, floral.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. My point is that there's a truckload of things that combined we've said about what's in this glass. It's phenomenal.
And it keeps evolving every time you go up for another
Yes,
sip.
it is
keeps evolving. Things pop out.
You mentioned the maraschino cherries, and I want to kick back on that a little bit because to me, a maraschino cherry is very
Sweet.
Yes, but it's also like almost cough medicine-y. It's
Yeah.
oh, like the synthetic thing.
It's synthetic. This is not, even with the bubble gum, even with all of these different things that we're talking about, it doesn't feel, it doesn't
Yeah.
taste synthetic at all.
Yeah, I think it's kind of
That's
one,
true.
like that you get the hint.
Cocktail church.
Sure.
You get the hint.
Yeah.
And I think what you said, where you brought it into like the idea of almost like a mixed drink, like that's
Like
what
the old-fashioned,
it's
yeah.
a one drink or one pour that
It's a
pulls in all
cocktail.
these things that people are adding extra into,
Correct.
but it's in its own thing.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a really good way.
Really well said.
Yep.
What about experience grade on this bottle? Ignoring the price completely.
Yeah.
By the way, if you haven't seen our other Pappy Van Winkle episode, click the link. Go check it out right now. Devin,
I'd go A+.
A plus. Okay.
I was gonna go. I'm in that S- to A+. I do just tend to gravitate towards a higher proof in general, and that's the only reason why it's not an S for me.
Yep. So you're S-, A+, which one are you going with?
You might as well. I'll go.
No, it matters in post.
I'll go. Okay, for post's sake, I'm gonna go right in the middle of an S+, an S-, an S- and an A+.
So S-,
right in the
or A++.
Oh my gosh. This is why
just to make it easy for you, Dev.
This is why we can't take you anywhere. I'm gonna go with A plus. It's so good, but it's also so unique. I don't even know what I would compare that to.
Yeah, and it's crazy. Like that last one there, I'm getting like that eucalyptus, like a little bit of like that more typical rye that you'll get on the end. I think to get for an
It's not
S
super
for me,
minty.
an S for me, if this was in the 100 to 110 proof, I think that right there would be
I agree.
where I'd be like S all day.
I agree.
It is so unique, and
It's the best Pappy we've had.
I'm very glad I've tried this because it's so good. It's so unique.
Yeah.
What about?
This is gonna be tough.
All right, let's do pour at a bar.
Okay.
What would be your
much-
pour? What would be your pour at a bar? Max you pay. If you were to go like, so you had it now. If you wanted to have it again, what would be the max you pay at a bar?
I might go $100.
$75. $75. I think.
Yeah, I'd probably be. I'm in the 8. I'll go 80. 80 range.
Yeah.
Like
But
it's
again, if you can get it for that, obviously.
Yeah.
But also compare that to the price of the bottle.
no, I know. Yeah.
At $12.50, you're winning if you're getting it pour, right?
Yeah.
And so enjoy it. It is very unique, very different.
Yep.
And it's great whiskey. It really is.
Is it still whiskey though?
It is still whiskey.
All right.
Hey. That was a good one. I had to stop.
That
'cause it
felt
sounds so good.
beautiful.
That was nice. That was nice.
Hey, like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you next time. Still whiskey.
We love you.